Today on Inside Tuscaloosa City Schools, see how 5th graders are learning things that they can use for the rest of their lives. Also, find out how much TCS schools brought in for the United Way of West Alabama. And basketball is in full swing. See highlights from all of our high school teams. All this and more is coming up now. Hi, thanks for joining us today for Inside Tuscaloosa City Schools. I'm Eddie McClinton. 114 5th grade students visited 30 stations where they learned soft skills to help them in their futures. It's the TCS version of the Great Handshake, Round 2.
Well, 10 different elementary schools had Round 1 competitions at their local school, and the top 20% from each school have moved on here to Round 2. So we have 114 5th graders from all across the city who will be participating in 30 different one-minute challenges today.
So I think they begin to see those things that are necessary for being successful in their careers, but they get to see it earlier. They get to really see it and feel it in 5th grade as opposed to waiting until high school or after high school when they're in careers and really working to be successful in those careers.
I think it was very great. It was very fun. It was very challenging, and I love challenges. Another thing is that it was pretty cool to have the experience to do this.
It was a good event because it helps teach kids that they can be their best selves and they can work hard, and it teaches them respect and how to keep calm in stressful situations.
Well, first of all, the handshake, because before I did not know how to give a good handshake, and now I know. And also just speaking clearly and speaking up, that's a really important skill that we learn.
Be dressed professionally. Eye contact, great handshakes. It's learning about at an early age.
You go through a whole bunch of challenges and you're doing all this different stuff, so it's really good when it comes to leadership skills because you know how to do it and now you're kind of experienced with it.
We want students to develop those soft skills that they need to succeed in careers. Being able to be friendly, to realize that you may not know all of the answers, but you can put forth your best effort, you can make eye contact, you can be willing to learn, and that's really important for success.
Talking with individuals, shaking hands, making eye contact, collaborating, and doing these really high-level essential skills that they get to practice here that will make them and allow them to be highly successful as they progress into middle school, high school, and certainly their future careers.
This is important for us future because there might be a lot of important people that we would like to meet, and we can't just greet them like just a hello. We have to give them a handshake and look them into the eyes. And it's important to me because I want to be a chef when I grow up, and I have to be a leader to be able to do that.
It can help like for middle school relationships. It helps us be mature and we can learn how to keep eye contact and have a great handshake.
When in the future we're going to get a job and we're going to need to talk to people that we don't know, so it helps us with our confidence.
And this will narrow it down to the top 3 students from each school who will then move on to Round 3, which will be job shadowing and more interviews.
So in our school system, we've just got this continuum so that our students begin some of these things in elementary school with junior achievement, with the Great Handshake, and then they move into middle school where they continue that also with junior achievement, and then also more specific ways to grow these skills. And then preparing them ultimately for WOW in 8th grade and then WOW 2.0 in the 11th and 12th grade.
Last year, TCS schools brought in a record number of dollars for the United Way of West Alabama by doing a variety of activities such as hat day, snack sales, and school dances. See what amount our students brought in this year.
$16,307.38.
$851.94. We got the SCA officers taped up to a pole, and we had to raise a certain amount of money to get us off the poles, and we did, and we went around classrooms asking for money.
We raised $900 in total. First, we had Hat Day, where students were able to bring their very own hats for $1.
We raised $300.
from selling popsicles every Friday.
We raised $1,480.32. Well, we did a student versus teacher volleyball game. I even played it. It was so much fun. We did slides and hoodies, like where you got to wear them, and you just paid $1 for each. We did device day. We only got to get on our devices at lunch so we can focus on class too. So it's like a mini break.
It was $1,200, and we raised it through doing our homecoming dance ticket sales.
We raised $783.62. Well, we sold tickets for our annual faculty versus student basketball game, and unfortunately, the faculty won.
It's important because some people don't have as much as other people, so you need to give back and help other people get up.
It's important because we're helping people that are in need and that people that don't have enough money and people that don't have enough things that they need, like such as food, toiletries, and etc.
Because we need to help the people in need.
I'm proud. Like, this is my first time ever doing it. I didn't even know that we were raising for people in need, and I'm really happy for that.
I think it's so awesome that we're able to help those kids and also help them help themselves. I think it's a really great opportunity and a very unification, because as she said, we live united, and so it kind of brings us all together because all the different schools are raising money for the same cause.
It's crazy. I'm just so proud of us as a city school system, just to work together, because it's just so nice to see all the other mini schools in our school system, because I know it's a large city school system. So it's nice to see all the elementary schools and the middle schools and the high schools all just working together to raise the most money we've ever raised.
University Place Elementary School students are being exposed to a variety of careers and getting a hands-on look at these potential occupations.
Our career fair is to prepare our children for college and career. Dr. Deary has stressed the importance of high expectations, and we know that it's never too early to expose our kids to the possibilities that the world has to offer. So our career fair today includes professionals from all walks of life, like engineers, cosmetologists, seamstresses, realtors, community helpers, and we want to just expose them to those careers and inform them of how they help us in our community. K-2 department, it is basically a community helper session. Like, it helps our kindergarten through second grade students learn the people in their community, begin to trust those people, and understand how they help us live in our community safe and efficiently. With the world of work and things of that nature, we are exposing our kids that are middle school and high school. Well, we want our students to start thinking about that prior to entering those middle schools and high schools. We want them to have an idea of what it is that they might want to do. And once they get to middle school and high school, they learn more in depth about those things, and they make decisions based on the things that they learned at that level. But I think giving them this background knowledge, giving them a foundation of information, it allows them to expand their possibilities.
Southview and Arcadia Elementary Schools participated in an Iron Bowl reading challenge, where the school whose students read the most books was declared the winner.
We are here because we have a reading challenge.
Well, I think it's very important because I was thinking of something of what way can I get them to understand the purpose of reading, but also the enjoyment of reading. And so I felt that if they felt like they had a purpose, that they would want to do that. So here we created through the Iron Bowl. They are on Alabama's team, and what better way to get students to buy in is through Alabama. And so their purpose is here of knowing that through Alabama football, that they are going to be able to help them win that Iron Bowl through reading.
Well, I think this is a great initiative to get kids excited about reading, and the more excited kids are to come to school, the more they do come and the more they get involved, and that's super important. School is just such a good thing for kids. It builds community and socialization, and so it's good to support it any chance you get.
It's gonna be fun.
We might beat them.
We're gonna win and they're gonna lose.
I know Alabama is going to win.
Roll Tide!
Roll Tide, Alabama.
Roll Tide! Roll Tide!
Southview Elementary School, representing the University of Alabama, brought home the victory. Well, Central High School students Trinity Bailey, Destiny Clark, Jacob Riches, Alexa DeCaro, and Benjamin Trost were treated to a limousine ride to lunch for scoring a 30 or better on the ACT.
Well, the business community has come together to support the young people who have received a 30 or better on their ACT at Central. They have 5 students that are achieving above and beyond, and we wanted to recognize them on a level that matches what they've done. I've teamed with Allstate the Coley Agency, that's my agency, and we've teamed with Crown Limousine. Tammy and Eddie Chisholm over at Crown Limousine are donating the limousine for us, and then Craig Williams at Avenue Pub is donating the lunch for all of us to have today.
I'm glad they're recognizing the effort that we put in, it's very nice of them to do it for us.
I think it's really good because I feel like sometimes we forget about academics, and I think it's really good to celebrate academics and celebrate achievements of all kinds.
It definitely feels good. I feel like Central High School doesn't always get the recognition that they deserve, and so getting this kind of broadcasting is really good for the school as a whole.
I'm probably going to major in engineering and minor in music. I play viola, which is the best string instrument.
I have really big dreams. I want to be a veterinary surgeon. I want to go to Cornell, and so, having these high academics is part of following those dreams.
I haven't really picked the school, and I'm going down a lot of different tracks as far as majors go, but definitely something creative. I'm thinking marketing or interior design.
An annual event at Northridge Middle School exposes students to some really cool science experiments and allows them to get their hands in the middle of it to get a creepy experience. The Marine Corps Junior ROTC program at Paul W. Bryan High School helps students learn about teamwork and discipline. They also see their hard work paying off at the annual promotion ceremony.
Today we had the Marine Corps birthday celebration, which is our first promotion of the year. It's when all of our first-time cadets that have shown exemplary behavior get their first pair of ranks, and it goes into detail to celebrate the history of the Marine Corps and to celebrate veterans.
This program prepares them for life. We give them the skills and let them practice the skills that they're going to need to be successful in whatever they want to do. Self-discipline, organization, teamwork, being able to resolve conflicts, those are all skills that they learn in JROTC, which are going to carry them into whatever it is they choose to do in the future.
But with this program, this is where you learn leadership. This is where you learn how to actually take traits and characteristics that you can take it to the workforce or take to college. No matter what you want to do with your life, if you walk through these doors, I promise you, you'll be changed into a person that you'll definitely be proud of. It gives you confidence and it gives you the knowledge you need to succeed.
You're going to get courage, work, discipline out of joining this program. When still, you're going to get knowledge too, Yeah, you're going to get knowledge. You're going to become a better person and whole.
We have high expectations for our cadets, and we hold them to high standards, the same standards that the Marine Corps. When they wear this uniform, they are under the same standards that any Marine would be. So they have to live up to those, and most of them do pretty well reaching that. For the 4th consecutive year, we've got Naval Honor School, so we're really proud of that. You know, we like to say it's a tradition of excellence now, that's something that we're going to do, and that's the expectation in the program for everyone who comes in, that they're going to help us do what we need to do to achieve that.
When we come back, we'll have highlights from early season basketball action, as well as a special flag football game. It's next, don't go away.
Keep up with the latest Tuscaloosa City Schools news. Check out exciting photos and informative videos by liking the Tuscaloosa City Schools on Facebook. Log on to facebook.com/TCS Board of Ed for the latest in City Schools news.
Teachers across Tuscaloosa are preparing the next generation of leaders, and their efforts are made easier with your support. From the classroom to the community to the playing field, see how City School students are making an impact. Watch Inside Tuscaloosa City Schools Monday through Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. and Thursday and Friday at 6:30 p.m. on Comcast Channel 20 and UVerse Channel 99.
For up-to-the-minute notices on important Tuscaloosa City Schools happenings, follow us on Twitter at TCS Board of Ed.
We would love your help as a Junior Achievement volunteer. If you love children and you don't mind learning lessons to present, you're qualified. We will provide all of the training that you need and all of the materials. It's no cost to you other than your time. If you're interested in learning more about the program, the training takes about 45 minutes. You can contact me, Carla Harris, at carla.harris@ja.org. or you can reach me by phone at 205-391-0335. We would love to have your help.
Welcome into sports. In high school basketball action, the Northridge Jaguars opened their season by hosting the Central Falcons. One of the best rivalry games around features the Central Falcons versus the Paul W. Bryant Stampede. And this game usually gives the teams a good early indication of where they're headed. We will spare no details as we strike up these next highlights of the Northridge Jaguars bowling team. The TCS Mustangs Special Olympics volleyball team brought home their 10th state volleyball title in the last 11 years with a victory over Decatur. Check out the players preparing for the big tournament. Each year, students from Vernon and Rock Quarry Elementary Schools battle for Tom the Turkey, a trophy presented to the winner of the Big Turkey Bowl flag football game. It's in its 12th year history, and the event has raised more than $70,000 for PE departments at both schools. This year's game was one for the ages.
Hey, we're excited to play tonight. We've been working hard. These guys, they put in the effort, and we're ready to go.
Top 10 elementary schools got a blue ribbon, national blue ribbon. All we need is Tom the Turkey to come home to the Rock.
I think it's perfect weather. We've pre-sold 1,848 tickets. It's a great night to be at Northridge.
Lots of good school spirit, lots of fun, and lots of good sportsmanship. That's what I'm after.
Keep up with the latest TCS news and information. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and connect with us on YouTube and Instagram at TCS Board of Ed. And check out our new and improved website too at www.TuscaloosaCitySchools.com. Thank you for watching this show and supporting the Tuscaloosa City Schools. We'll see you next time.
Teachers across Tuscaloosa are preparing the next generation of leaders, and their efforts are made easier with your support. From the classroom to the community to the playing field, see how City School students are making an impact. Watch Inside Tuscaloosa City Schools Monday through Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. and Thursday and Friday at 6:30 p.m. on Comcast Channel 20 and UVerse Channel 99.
For up-to-the-minute notices on important Tuscaloosa City Schools happenings, follow us on Twitter at TCS Board of Ed.